Good morning, Professor. My name is Katie Zumbado, and my classmate is Maria Celeste Mejia. In this moment, we're going to present our analysis of the institution contents and observation results. Well, first of all, we have the introduction. And the study was conducted at the San Rafael School located in La Colonia Guapiles, and also the educational environment is characterized by cultural diversity, respect, and values. Well, within this institution, the observations were conducted on the pedagogical practice of two English teachers, each of whom work with different groups and educational levels. Well, the first teacher was in charge of the second and third grade of the first cycle, and the second was in charge of the fifth grade of the second cycle. Well, we have in this part the context of a school. We can see some results that we can recollect. Well, the first part is infrastructure of the school. We can observe many things that the school have, different space for both students and professors that can develop the daily routine very well and also can have a good performance. And they can use the different space in academic and social way. In the curriculum of the school, we can see that it's very complete. We can see that not have only the 4 basic materials. If we have other in the school, for example, English, arts, physical education, music, that develop different skill of the students. For example, learn how to play an instrument, and maybe this skill function in the future for them. In the context of English classroom, we can see the group 2, 3, and 3, 3, and 5, 3. Well, in this part, we observed that the English teachers had a limitation because they didn't have a warm classroom. They need to move in different space for it can give the class for the students. Well, for this reason, not have a lot of poster in the classroom. For example, in the case of the second, third grades, the teacher have like only 2 or 1 poster in the classroom, and in the case of the 5th grade, only have not have any poster in the school, in the classroom, sorry. Also, both use textbooks, and also both have a printer, but the printer not is inside of the classroom. They need to move the other space that they have with the printer and other materials. And well, both use usual visual aids to complete the context of the school, and also can give the different ways to learn for them. Also have a TV and internet very well. Well, the instrument that we use is to complete the observation. The number 1 is checklist. In this part, we have the infrastructure of the school, curriculum of the school, English classroom, and the use of the language of the English language. In this part is only yes or no, if the school have or not. And in the other instrument, that is a numerical scale, we have the other things like organization, interaction, and content knowledge. In this part, we can evaluate the different English teacher to 1 or 1 or 3. 1 is not observator, 2 more emphasize recommended, and 3 is accomplishment very well.
Okay, in this moment, I'm going to present you the analysis of data. Let's go with the first one, that is use of English language. In this case, we divided into the first teacher that is in for the first cycle. And we can see the observation highlights consisting English use across groups, promoting immersion and confidence, and that this teacher has an excellent in fostering communication, promoting immediate feedback, but late formative assessment. So in contrast to the other teachers that the group has 3, our strength through limited English use for explanation and lack for of immediate feedback affect contextualized learning and the motivation. Next one, and this is the part of organization. We can see that the first teacher has a strong organization skills in lessons overviews and in the sequence of relevance gaps in lesson connections, patience, and summarizing key points. For the other teacher, and part 3, strengths include logical sequencing, patience, connections, through improvements in presenting and summarizing key points. But addressing these areas optimize students' learning and understanding. The next one. In this part, it's presentation. We can see that the first teacher it's excellent. It's excellent in the all areas and all points with clear explanations, effective examples emphasizing points, and detailed problem solving in and also reflecting strong communication skills. In contrast to the other teacher that perform well explaining concepts and problem solving, but that teacher could improve more effective examples and emphasizing key points and enlace the content presentation. Next one. In this part, we have the interaction. The interaction, we can see that also, again, the first teacher has an excellent in all points in all of areas, and including the fostering participation, collaboration, trusting and offer role alternative listening, effective facilitation, demonstrating exemplary teacher practice. In similar, we can see that the great teacher has an excellent interaction and classroom management, promoting a respectful and dynamic environment. However, Peter, in evaluation of context knowledge, it's suggest for the teacher. Okay. The next one. And the last part of the analysis of data, we have content knowledge. Content knowledge. We can see that both teachers are excellent in all of the areas, excellent performance, understanding, excellent in topic knowledge, use relevant materials, fostering students, and motivation. In this part, in the presenting the lesson plan, In this case, a formal rescue for the study plan was made to compare observed teaching methods with the official curriculum, objectives, content, providing into alignment. However, the teachers declined to share this document, citing that it's a personal or institutional reasons. We are not clear in that case. And in the conclusions, that observations at San Rafael School, we can highlight it that both teachers English are shown committed and create motivating learning environments. And we can emphasize that both teachers are good in the task and in the classes. In general, the first cycle teacher start out and use audiovisual tools, while fifth grade teachers show good classroom management, but with limitations. Both we have limitations; they are not perfect, but the technology made the class preparation easier. The refusal to share the curriculum made alignment analysis difficult, but both were adapted to students' needs. In this case, it's recommended to improve resources, strange formative evaluations, and increase institutional support. And that's it, our presentation, Professor. Thank you for your attention.